TikTok for a bit, and I noticed everyone was tagging me in that whole Andrew Schultz thing about black women. I'll make a different comment about Andrew Schultz and that little rat Akash thing, but I want to say something about black women, and this was my mother, and I God is my witness right now. May the Lord strike me down if I'm lying. My mother told me and my siblings when we were young kids, before we, like, I remember it was when my older brother started secondary school. It was a big deal. My older brother going off to the big boy school, and my mum sat us down. She said, if you're ever in trouble, out there in the real world, look for a black woman. My mum said this. My mum was raised in this country from the age of 6, the UK. She said, look for a black woman. She said, anywhere in the world, a black woman will help you. She was never wrong. But, like, it's incredible that my mother said that. And I don't know what my mum went through. But I remember seeing photos of my mum in school when she was in high school and stuff. And, like, she had loads of black friends and stuff. And they were all black women. Because my mum wasn't a pick-me. She only had female friends. And so she obviously felt some protection. And growing up for me, I noticed in my school, it was a very predominantly white school. The black teachers looked out for me. I had a black Jamaican teacher called Mrs. Forrester. She looked out for me. But even outside of school, when I started growing out my hair, it was a black woman that taught me how to look after my curls, what products to use. It's black women that built me up on this platform and got me to where I am. I have to give credit to where credit is due. It was women in general, but black women specifically, who boosted me and told me how pretty I was and how great I was. But I am trying to make a point here, and it's that black women get treated the worst. The worst. Malcolm X said this. He goes, unfortunately, they are treated the worst. By the medical field, by the education field, by the police, by everything. Yet they're the ones that give the most love. And for, like, I saw what he said in that post, Andrew Schultz, and like some comments, and it's sad, and it hurts my heart when I think of those things, because I'll tell you right now, it wasn't that long ago. My friend Jordan, who I love and boast about, Jordan's got these. Jordan's family is just. When I was homeless, and Jordan introduced me to his family, they treated me like I was one of them. They didn't even care. They were just like, they treated me like family. It didn't feel awkward. You know when you go over to someone's house and you just sat in the corner for a bit? It didn't feel like that. And I know not all black people are the same. Obviously, I know that. But there's one thing that black people universally have, and that is that beautiful smile and beautiful love that they just give out. But I'm telling you, it's a special feeling. I remember going to Jordan's once, and like I was just heartbroken. His family just like welcomed me, and they were like, "Where's the food?" You know what they, you know what his family said to me? They go, "Oh, we've got a plate ready for you." And then Jordan's cousin just looks me up and then goes, "You still skinny, boy?" And I'm just like, "Right, well, yeah, I know I'm home." Just no, I can't sit and not make a comment on this because no, and I know I made a post like months ago about black men, but yeah, just and go look through history. Go look at what need.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Basic Thoughts. And I just wanted to cover this video because I thought, you know, I went through the first part of this video and I thought what this guy was saying was, very interesting. Because I think other races of people, when they look at black people, they have a different view or different perspective of us than we have of ourselves, right? The first thing that he said was, anywhere you go in the world, if you are in trouble, look for a black woman, she will always help you. Now, I don't know how it is in UK, but I'm here in Africa where it's dominated by black people. And I wouldn't say that's necessarily the case. Do we help each other? Of course, it's because of proximity. Because you are surrounded by a lot of, black people, you are more likely to get help from, other black people. But I wouldn't necessarily say that anywhere in the world where you go, if you're in trouble, look for a black woman. Because you even see here on, online on YouTube and on these different platforms, be YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you see a lot of men, black men, complaining about how they're being treated by black women. And you can also make an argument that there are a lot of black women who are complaining about how, you know, they are being treated by black men. So I wouldn't necessarily say that's the case, but I will say that I think a lot of people, well, a lot of black people have, you know, are caring, are loving, and if they get, they get a good vibe from you, a good vibe, I mean, from you, they're more likely to help you. Not just black women, but just black people, right? I think that's how they are, and I think some of it is based on, how you are raised. Because I think one of the things that a lot of black people are Christian. We have a lot of like we represent the same values. Of course, I know I might be mistaken, but I know some black people. I don't even think they describe themselves as black from Jamaica. I think they just call themselves Jamaican. But yeah, I think he's partly right. But I think also because he's someone of a different race, when he comes across black people, he just have like sort of like you generalize based on a small sample of black people that you have interacted with. And I don't think that's the case with him. I think he's going to the extreme. And I think some other people go, you know, to the extreme but in the opposite direction. You hear a lot of people saying black people are always angry, black people are always this. And that's not necessarily the case. It's not. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's finish this video so that we can listen to the rest of what he's saying and see if there's anything else that's interesting that we'll cover.
Simone did. Go look at what. Go look at what Doreen Lawrence, Stephen Lawrence's mother did. Go look at what Betty Shabazz did. Like these people are just incredible, incredible, and we don't give credit where credit is due. We really don't. And I think nowadays we're living in this world where if someone's pretty, we give them credit. Credit for what? They were just born beautiful, but like we don't look at the person's soul. We don't look at like who we don't look at what people can attribute to life. If we did, we would give Mary C. Cole a huge statue. So that's my 2 cents, and I hope
So yeah, like I said, I don't know like the other people that is referring to. I have no idea who they are, so I'm not gonna even pretend like I know who they are. But yeah, I agree with him when he says that we don't give credit when credit is due, right? We don't. So I think as people we should appreciate each other and you know look out for each other. We don't have to even like that's one of the problems that I have as far as the way we divide ourselves as people. I think the first priority that every human being should have is to acknowledge that before anything else you are all human. Yes, you are black, yes you are white, yes you are this, yes you are that. But the first thing that people need to acknowledge is that you are human. Alright. Then the other things come second. Because if people had the same values, I know people don't. I know so to other people being black means so much to them and being white means so much to them. They take pride in it. I take pride in being black. I have absolutely no problem with it. But I think sometimes it goes to the extreme where it promotes division. And that's where racism comes from. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please like this video, subscribe, and drop down your comments and let me know what you think about this video.